Alrighty, what is going on, guys? We are here with the start of a great idea in a awesome new series I'm going to bring here in 2K25. Y'all have been loving the 2K25 content, so I'm going to bring you something a little bit more than the my careers and the players and all that. We're going to take control of an expansion team, and this will be the start of the expansion MyNBA franchise here in NBA 2K25. So without further ado, let's meet this team. Obviously, here on 2K25, we don't have a team yet because we haven't done the expansion draft yet. So let's take a look at who we are playing as. And that is none other than the Las Vegas Venom. But obviously, bringing in an expansion team, that'd be 31 teams, so that's a little uneven. So we brought in another team to make the NBA 32 teams. And that team is, let me get my face cam out of the way, the Seattle Supersonics. They are back in the NBA as their own complete independent franchise. So with 32 teams, I feel like the NBA is really due for an expansion just because of the markets and how much talent there is in the NBA. There's a lot of talent, and I feel like a lot of it's being hoarded on just small, too little teams. I feel like spreading out can show a lot of people who haven't been able to get much playing time who they really are. And I just think that this would be a great idea IRL. So I'm bringing it here to 2K. So obviously taking over the Las Vegas Venom and obviously having the Seattle Supersonics as well. The expansion draft will just contain us two, and it's a snake. So if I have the first pick, the Sonics have the second and third, then I have the fourth and the fifth, and then all that stuff. So before we hop into the expansion draft, I want to take at some key players. Sorry, I couldn't speak there. I want to take a look at some key players that are pretty good that are not being protected. If you don't know how an expansion draft works, basically an NBA team gets 8 players to protect on their roster of 15 guys. So the rest are put in this pool to be drafted, and if they're not drafted, they're obviously sent back to their team. So obviously your superstars, your really good rookies are going to be protected, obviously. But there might be some shocking names in here that aren't protected. So here are all the players, and the yellow dot on the side means that they are protected, that they are not going to be in the expansion draft. But if it's black or grayed out, that means they will be. So obviously all the superstars are obviously going to be kept. But looking, aging players, 88 overall, 35 years old, Jimmy Butler is not going to be protected. And he's obviously going to be picked up. I don't know by either me or their team. We do not know. As well as Pascal Siakam. He is 30, but he's still really good. As well as Paul George, an 86 overall, 34 injury issues, I know, but still. Now this would be a pick. OG Anunoby at 86 overall, only 27 years old. If I got the first pick, that is my first pick. We got Bradley Beal, Rudy Gobert, Norman Powell, Miles Bridges. A lot of big names. Even MPJ at 26 years old, you could build around him, let him shoot the rock, because you know he ain't passing. That'd be something cool to think about. Got Fred Van Fleet, DeAndre Ayton's a big name. Brooke Lopez, obviously, he's really old. Malik Monk, he's only 26. But someone I honestly might think about if I get the first pick, and hopefully they don't go with the first pick, is Jalen Duren. I had a little voice crack there, but in game, Jalen Duren is such a good player. I need him on my team. At 20 years old, he's only going to develop. Devin Vassell, Michael Brogdon, Anthony Simons is a big one, only 25 years old. Jeremy Grant's a pretty givey. Same thing with Karis LeVert at 30 years old. Mitchell Robinson, he's all right. Najee Marshall, PJ Washington, all pretty young. So, going into this expansion draft, I want to look for age. And if I can't, I got to take the best available player and try to flip him into some picks, some anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I want this team to be good in the future. I can care less how they do right now because they're an expansion team. And then once this draft is done and we're actually in the NBA season, I will tell you how this episodes are going to go and how it's all going to be formatted. So let's get into the draft. And it looks like we have the first pick, which means we can go with a lot of different players. First of all, Rob Dillingham not being protected is crazy work. But like I said, I'm going Jalen Duren for the Detroit Pistons. Looks like the Seattle Seahawks, not the Seattle Seahawks. They're actually going to stock up on pretty older players, 30 and 35-year-old Jimmy Butler and Pascal Siakam. So we have the next two picks, and we can really go to town on here. The one thing we do have to keep in mind is the salaries and the contracts, because OG Anunoby is on for 4 years plus a team option, and then Miles Bridges is on for 3 years. That's what my picks were gonna be. Not Miles Bridges, so sorry, but Michael Porter. So just like that, we have him locked down for 3 years plus. First selection was OG Anunoby, and then I think my second selection will be Michael Porter Jr. And I'm hoping that Anthony Simons does not go here. I'm hoping he does not. Yes, sir. Fourth pick in the expansion draft is going to be Anthony Simons at an 82 overall. And the next player, let's see. Honestly, I don't think I can flip I'm about to say Paul George for really anything. He'd be a good player now, but again, that's not what we want. And I don't want a 15 million year contract right now. I don't want that. I think we're really missing a shooting guard right now, and the options just aren't looking great. Roy Hachimura would be a good pick down the board just a little bit. But yeah, not many good shooting guards, I will say. Yeah, I mean, Malik Monk at 26 years old isn't that bad. Or Jalen Wells. Ooh, that's a great pick. This rookie IRL has been playing out of his mind. I think we're going to go with Jalen Wells. Sorry, I can't speak still. Looks like the Supersonics go Fred VanVleet and Malcolm, sorry. They're definitely in a win now mode, which I can understand. It's a matter of time before they take Paul George and all these players, because I don't want them. I don't need these players. I do not want these players. After we got our 5 players, it's time to look at some good bench players. Sticking out to me like a sore thumb is either Najee Marshall or PJ Washington, as well as Roy Hachimura as well. So with that said, I have 2 picks in a row, so I can decide on 2 players. And I got to make sure there's some good players. Oh, I love a Keon Ellis pick. I love a 3-and-D coming off the bench. That's a great pick if he's still there. Not taking him these 2 picks, but if he is still there, I might actually take him. But I think the smart thing to do is I'm going to go with PJ Washington. And then I'm also going to go Roy Hachimura. Let's see who they take. Paul George and Brook Lopez. Okay. They are going to have the oldest team in the league. Holy crap. Okay, so looking at our team, we obviously have Jalen Duren, OG Anunoby as our starting small forward, then MPJ. Honestly, I'd be fine with OG playing at the 4, and then Michael Porter Jr. at the 3. Obviously, Duren at the 5 because he can't play anywhere else. And then our 1 and 2 right here. So that's our starting lineup, and then our backups are looking like power forward PJ Washington and small forward Roy Hachimura. So we're looking for a big and then 2 guards to round out our team, round out our full rotation. And really no centers are sticking out. Ben Simmons. Oh my God, that could be a crazy pull. Ben Simmons. Why is he listed as a center? That's crazy. Why is he listed as a center, dude? Jusuf Nurkic is kind of good in this game. He kind of is. But I really don't think I could go with him. Goga, he would be all right. It just sucked pronouncing his name. I also love an Isaiah Joe pick. I really want to pick up Keon Ellis, but I just don't think I can do it yet, at least. I actually think I'm going to go Goga for now. And then my second pick will be Isaiah Joe. He's a really good player. He develops well in this game, so we're going to go with him. They're going to go Jonathan Mogbo and Monte Morris. Weird picks, but okay. So now after those 2 picks, what are we looking for? We're looking for a point guard. But again, obviously, if the value is not there, I will not take it. But a Keon Ellis still, man, he's staring at me like a sore thumb. I've got to take him. I got to take him. And then this is pick 11, so our 11th man. And honestly, do we just try to find developing players? Also, I'm definitely taking Amani Bates with my 15th. No doubt about it, I am. That's what's going to happen. Norman Powell's still here. He's a bucket getter, but I can't do it, man. I'm so sorry. Ooh, and Ayo Dosunmu is still here. I am taking him. I didn't even see him. Looks like they take Norman Powell and Brandon Boston Jr. All right picks, but again, their team is going to be so old. And imagine the cap on that team, dude. It's going to be insane. So we're picking round 12 and 13. The next round we'll pick 14 and 15. I don't think they matter this much, the picks. So I'm probably going to go with people that are pretty cheap just to keep the cap down a little bit. First pick, I'm going to go Jalen Wilson. I'm just going to round this bottom five out with pretty young players. So I'm going to go with him. And then my second pick will probably be, let's see, a Sam Hauser would actually be really funny. Let's go Sam Hauser. They're going to go Kobe Buffkin and Diabate. So let's take our last two players. Like I said, I have to take Amani Bates. I just have to. So we're going to go an Amani Bates, and then my second pick. And I don't get a second pick. Nice. Okay. So that will round out our team. Then obviously for draft classes, I am downloading the IRL draft class for 2025, which obviously has Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey, I think his name is, Harper, all those players. But let's take a look at this roster. Honestly, I love it. Look at the ages on these players. I think OG is our oldest player. He is at 27, and that's not even that old. So looking at our players, we've got OG and a newbie. Michael Porter, my favorite pick of the year, not year, but of the draft. Jalen Duren, Anthony Simons, PJ Washington, Roy Hachimura, Goga Batadze. Okay, I'm just going to call him Goga. I will not call him anything else. Jalen Wells starting at our shooting guard. Hopefully he can develop for us and be a really good player. Looks to be like a really good spot up three-point shooter for right now. Then Isaiah Joe off the bench I love as well. He's a bucket getter. Keon Ellis to guard up, maybe a backup point guard. Backup point guard would be sweet for him. Ayo Desumno, Jalen Wilson, Sam Hauser. Oh, we picked up Frank Ntilikina. I actually love that. I love Frank. And then whenever we want, trash time minutes with Amani Bates would be fucking sweet. More importantly, let's get into the lineup. Let me obviously fix it how I liked it. I want OG starting at the 4, Michael Porter at the 3, and then I do want Jalen Wells starting at the 3, or the 2, sorry. And I honestly think I want Keon Ellis in the rotation for now. He's going to be our 10th man. So I want Wells at like a very modest 21 a game. He's going to start, but he will not play premier minutes. I want my most minutes going to Anthony Simons because he's a bucket getter. And probably Michael Porter Jr. That is good for the starting lineup. And then for these guys, I think a solid 21 apiece from everybody would be nice. Probably get PJ Washington a little bit more minutes. I like that lineup. Looks like pick and roll offense. I don't like that. I like getting shooters open. We have a lot of good shooters on this team. I'm going to go average tempo for now. See how everything works. Limit transition I do not like. I like crashing offensive glass, especially with OG and a newbie at power forward. Defending focus, probably be neutral for now. I don't really know how to do that or mix that up. So let's get into it. Let me actually get some realistic sliders going. Okay, for sliders for now, I'm on Superstar right now. It says custom because I've changed a few things. The things I have changed are the stamina. I haven't done it for the user. I'm going to put the stamina at 65 and then the fatigue rate at 35. The reason I do this is because I think the stamina and fatigue in this game absolutely suck so much. And I think this is a lot better to do it. So with this lineup, I think we're going to go and hop into opening night first. Here's our first look at the uniforms, man. The white is clean, and then we don't have, where's our alternates at? I think alternates maybe only show up a certain time, but here is our jerseys. They're honestly, I love the sides. They're sweet, and the Venom is such a good name. But our first opening night is against the Los Angeles Lakers. The first thing I am doing, I'm going to settings, and I am going to commentary audio, and I'm turning that down because I hate the announcer. I just hate it because I'm commentating, not you, buddy. But our first game is actually an in-season tournament game. Let's see how we do. We're also going to be keeping up with the Seattle Supersonics, see how they do. I forgot to take a look at the roster, but y'all saw it. Y'all saw the draft. A bunch of old heads just all balling out on one team, basically, is what they're going to be. All right, we get tipped to start the game. And let's see how this team rolls, see how it operates. Yeah, tough. Okay, pick and roll Jalen Duren is going to be our cheese. I'm telling you, Jalen Duren in this game is so awesome. I love him. Really one of my favorite players in real life. It just sucks that he's stuck on the Pistons, so maybe this is how he gets his minutes and gets his shine. Also, I am rocking 8-minute quarters. I might bump it up, but we'll see. Oh, OPG open three. He's going to knock it down. Anthony Simons, 2 quick assists to start the game. Ooh, I also forgot to show you guys my conference, what I'm in. I'm in the, I forget what conference, because I'm not good with NBA conferences. But I'm in the conference with LA, all the LA teams, and then all the regular California teams. So, it's going to be pretty fun. Pull up mini from MPJ. Jalen Duren, yes sir! Board and a dunk. I'm telling you, dude, he's so awesome. This is straight Jalen Duren glaze, all it's been today. Let's switch on LeBron. He's going to step out. Oh, buddy. What are you doing? I love myself a little fist flare. Let's get this rolling. Didn't work. Actually, it kind of did. OG, I'll take that shot with you. Oh, I can't get the board. OG, you can shoot at will, buddy. I don't care. I feel like you never get enough shots in this game. Oh, come on, OG. Lock up Bron. Oh, good defense. They can't do anything. Oh, why is Bron so open? Okay, or not. I'll just shut up. I love a nice Anthony Simons. ISO. Oh, Max Christie, get off me. My bad, buddy. Pull up. Midi. Can't hit it with MPJ. Anthony Davis, three-pointer is not good. Good close out there from Jalen Duren. What am I doing? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get a screen with OG Anunoby and I threw it to the fucking backboard. What was that? Bron, you have no bag whatsoever. And I'll take that foul, honestly. Bron can't shoot free throws. As soon as I say that he's going to make both of them, I guarantee it. There's his first one. And pretty soon, we're going to see what the subs are looking like. We'll see. We're going to get a timeout, though. 7-7, tied up in the first. Ooh. Good play. Oh! Oh, I tried throwing a lob, dude. They helped so hard on Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons, three-pointer. Good! Does it matter? No! Yes, sir, please! No! Goddamn, Duren, finish, please! Good layup from Bronny, misses! Nobody can score. Pull up midi. Oh, that's tough. Oh my god. Jalen Duren, you're a monster! What did I say, guys? What did I say? 6 and 5 from Jalen Duren halfway through the first quarter is insane. Here soon, I think MPJ will be our first sub of the game because he's not hitting his first shots. I know they're pretty tough shots. He shot a lot of middies, but still. Oh, get him jumping. Anthony Simons, three ball. Can't hit it. Great play. I love running the 2K plays. It makes it feel so realistic. Max Christie, you ain't getting anything, buddy. We have a really big mismatch, and doesn't matter. Fucking three ball. Oh, you can't leave off of MPJ. Three-pointer. He can't hit. Get him out of the game. Come on, MPJ. You can't be missing those. Looks like PJ Washington's already coming in. Duren's already kind of gassed a little bit. So this might be a mass sub right here. So let's get Goga in and then Roy Hachimura in. These are our two guards, and I don't think any of our guards are coming out just yet. So, okay, PJ Washington's in. That's good. We're going to leave it like that for now. And we're slacking on the pick and roll. Nice. Nice little pick and roll. Fuck. Turnover and a foul on Anthony Simons. That means subs are going to come in. It's actually a transition take. Okay. Okay, mass sub is in. Obviously, our two guards, our 1 and 2 are in, but then Roy Hachimura, Goga, and PJ Washington are in. Let's see how they play. Looks like Gabe Vincent, you ain't hitting that shit, boy. Buddy, you're buns. Jalen Wells is a lot taller than I thought, actually. We need to get his drip up. He's got his fucking 2K generics on. Bro, another fucking turnover from... And a dunk. Nice. What is going on, guys? Oh, my. You know what I think this calls for? It calls for a little simcast. Let's see how they do in simulation. It looks like we tie up the quarter, kind of. 21-20 in the first quarter. Looks like OG went on a tear, though, with a little simulation. 11 points so far. Duren with his 6 and 5. The only thing I don't think Duran does really well is in simulation, which is most of the game, so it kind of sucks. But we'll see how the rest of this quarter goes. We'll jump in at halftime, and it looks like we simulate well because we put up 38 in the second quarter, and we're up 58-49 going into half. Looks like Duran's got 10, OG's got 14, Anthony Simon's got 9, Goga has 6, which is actually pretty surprising. Yeah, MPJ, not a great start to the game, though. Okay, we're going to hop in at halftime and see how people roll. Oh, you can't sleep off of OG like that. Corner 3. 17 points from OG, our best player. What kind of fucking oop was that, dude? A oop into a floater? That's crazy work. Look at a little Jalen Wells floppy. He's a good three-point shooter, so maybe if we can get him on the run. Perfect. Beautiful. Can't hit it. Nice. That's a kind of a long jump shot, though, I'll be honest. Spot up, transition 3. We gotta cover that, guys. Dude, I didn't mean to throw that. I'm throwing that to the corner. Spot up, Dalton necked. It doesn't matter because we have nobody back. What are we doing, guys? Y'all are fucking jogging back. Okay, let's set up a play. Fist flare again. No, not for fucking... What are we setting a fucking fist flare for our fucking center? The only person on the court that can't shoot. What is that shit? Anthony Davis three-pointer. It's a fucking... Oh, okay. I was about to say, if that was good, I was going to cry. Oh, good attack to the rim. And it's fucking blocked, dude. Oh, my God. I can already tell we can't get to the rim at all. And a foul on LeBron. Oh, my God. Why are we fucking breaking down? LeBron's first one's good. Gonna cut the lead to 4. Maybe I should just keep on letting us sim. Because we're fucking ass. At least in game. We're gonna use our third timeout as well. Let's do a screen fist. Come on. Dude, oh my God. If we could fucking pass the ball, that'd be nice. Oh my fuck. We're gonna get a jump ball with OG and Anunoby and Dalton next. We should win this. Oh, 4 seconds left. Good pull up from Anthony Simon's great bucket. We needed that. We needed that. Tough bucket from Austin Reeves there. That was tough indeed, I will say. Hit that. Open three-pointer. Bang! Nope. Because why would we make an open three-pointer? Oh, Dalton neck. Three-pointer. It's not good. He was on the move. Blow by. Dude, oh my God. Just because he's fucking LeBron, this 2K game fucking glazes the shit out of him, dude. You're not making that! Dude, oh my God. I'm fixing the sliders. At least for driving. Because for one, we can't get anything to the rim. It's so unrealistic. Thank you. Okay, good pick and roll. But we can't get anything to the rim. Like, you cannot drive in this game on Superstar difficulty. Oh, good steal. And that should be a fast break too, which is crazy in itself. MPJ midi. Oh my God, make a fucking shot, dude. You cannot make anything. Good steal, good block. We're not going to pick up OG on the fast break. 21 points for him. Hell yeah, OG. That's how you run the fast break. I'm going to play maybe a minute or two of this, and then I'll probably sim the rest. And then it'll probably be all for this episode. I'm definitely not going to take it one game at a time. I'm probably going to do a month per episode, so I'll probably play 1 or 2 games, hop in at least 1 or 2 games, like big games, and then I'll probably simulate the rest and go through them all slowly. Okay, let's get a nice pick and roll. High pick and roll with Jalen Duran. Oh my God, dude! You've got to be shitting me about this fucking game, man. Oh my God! What is that? Jesus Christ! I'm predicting that. I pressed triangle before he threw the lob because I'm predicting that shit. And it doesn't matter. Oh, foul. Perfect. Yeah, fuck you, Anthony Davis. Free throws for Anthony Simons. I like it, but just that if we can fix the sliders and make him be able to drive a little bit better and finish layups, he'd be a perfect player in this team. Because not many other players in this team can do that. So, but throw it, throw it, throw it. How do you not steal that? I'm spamming square, dude. From Russell, not in. I'm going to push it. Roy Hachimura. He's a little bigger than I thought, too. Screen off ball. Come on. Step back, Joe. Easy. No hand up. God, you gotta make that, guys. You gotta make that. Anthony Davis. Who the fuck do you think you are, dude? Shoot that shit, dude. Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. Austin Reeves. Good defense, Roy Hachimura. We're going to get that Jalen Duren 9th rebound of the game. Oh, mismatch. Mismatch. And none. Damn, okay, that should be a good layup there. Duren not the greatest shooter at all, so we'll see if these go in. He'll go in his first one. That's pretty good. Second one's up, and it is good. Good shit. What am I doing? Dude, how did he just fucking phase out of the way? I didn't press anything. This shit's already pissing me off. Oh, my. More pick and roll cheese, I guess. Good shot from PJ. That's bucket. Beautiful find from Anthony Simons. After the bucket, I think I will sim the rest. Let's see how the game goes. We were up 6 points, I think. And in the simulation, we're doing pretty well. Speed it up a little bit, and we're up 11, 330. Let's keep on simming, and we've got this in the bag. Our first game ever as a team. We win by 20 points to the Los Angeles Lakers. OG Anunoby in simulation is a demon. 29 points. 4 for 6 three-pointers. Right behind him was Anthony Simons for 18 and 8 assists. That's great. PJ Washington off the bench, 17 and 10. Duren, 16 and 13. Great start to the game right there when we were playing with them. Gogo off the bench as well, 12 and 6. Jalen Wells, 9 and 5. Pretty good. Keon Ellis with 3 steals. I told you guys, Keon Ellis was the move. Isaiah Joe, a nice 6 and 5. That's pretty good. The stinker of the night was definitely MPJ and Roy Hachimura. On 11 minutes, Roy Hachimura has 2 points. And then on 19 minutes, MPJ has 4 points. Nice. So on opening night, we are now 1-0. A month from now would be till right here. So we're going to simulate after this game. I'll probably go week by week just checking out all the games. Against the Clippers, do we win another in-season tournament game? We do. Barely by 12 points. Anthony Simons in simulation this time. Pretty good. Everybody else well-rounded. Now this is a test right here. The Nuggets. We beat the Nuggets. We started our first week as an NBA team 3-0. MPJ getting his revenge game against the Nuggets. 26 and 7. He was like, y'all ain't going to protect me. I ain't protecting you, boy. Hell yes. Now, this is the game right here. Before we hop in, I want to go to stats and standings and look at the divisions. Okay. This is the division we're in. We're in the division with the Los Angeles Lakers, the Clippers, the Golden State Warriors, the Sacramento Kings, and we are the 5th team in there with the Las Vegas Venom. I did kick there's 2 divisions that have 6 teams, so sorry about that, but it's how it is. So we're right here. We did kick, which team was it to? It was the Suns to the Southwest with Dallas, New Orleans, Houston, and San Antonio. I feel like that kind of fit. And then we put Seattle in the Northwest with, I know the Minnesota is stupid. I don't know why they're even a Western team. I might try to fix that later on. Minnesota, Portland, because they're right up there with Portland and Denver. They're pretty close to OKC and Utah. So, yeah. And then as well, what was the last thing I did? I moved the Memphis Grizzlies to the rightful Southeast Conference where they should be. They're in Tennessee. Right next to Atlanta with Washington, Charlotte, Orlando, and Miami. They should be in there. So that's where they are. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that. But let's see. Simulate through date. Honestly, first of all, I need to take a look at their roster real quick. Lineup: Monte Morris, Malcolm Brogdon, Jimmy Butler, Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Paul George off the bench is crazy. Norman Powell, Brooke Lopez, Devin Vassell, Jonathan Mogbo. So they have a good team. They're all just really old. Let's simulate, see what happens. Looks like Goga's hurt a little bit. Sore left ankle, we'll leave that for now. And we lose. Pretty bad loss. Only 82 points. They're a good team, though. What are they? They're 4-1. So same thing as us. Actually, we're 3-1. Another tough matchup right here. Boston Celtics. Do we win? We win against the Boston Celtics. With our lead. Oh, my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 players with 10 or more points. And the other 2 had 9 points. We could have all of the people in our rotation have 10 or more points. That's crazy. But we're such a good, well-rounded team. I love it. How about the Brooklyn Nets? Goga hyperextended 1 to 2 months. Let's have us adjust that because I know who I want starting. And honestly, I might not start MPJ because he's not playing the greatest, and PJ Washington is. So what we're actually gonna do is we're going to give everybody a little bit more minutes, and I like him having a lot of minutes off the bench. We're gonna try MPJ off the bench. We're gonna try that. We're also gonna get Ao DeSumno in the rotation until Goga has what he needs to come back. We're gonna actually take a little bit of minutes off of Hachimura and put a lot of minutes on Jalen Duren just because we don't have any other backup big. So it's what's gonna have to be. Let's see how we play against the Raptors. We win big. And look at that. First game as a starter, PJ Washington, 21 in 9. How about against the Nuggets? We do lose. Pretty good throughout. PJ Washington, not the greatest. Jalen Duren, 8 and 11 is hilarious. How about through the Hornets? We win. Duren, 17 and 15. Holy crap. Hell yeah, dude. Right now, through our first 3 weeks of basketball, we're 7 and 2. Only about 1.5 more till the episode is over. First thing we're going to do, actually, let's wait till the end. You know what we're going to do? We're going to simulate all the way to the Mavericks, and I'll give you a recap of how about that. Okay, simulating up to the Mavericks. We are 11 and 4. Great start to our first month of basketball. Some injury updates. We'll take a look at those for our IR report. Obviously, Goga's been hurt, his shoulder, and then day-to-days, we've took Ao DeSumno and Roy Hachimura out of the lineup for now. So look who's getting minutes. It's Sam Hauser. Why? Because hell the fuck yeah. A really good shooter, so we're going to keep him in there until probably our people are healed up. But it looks like we manhandled the Jazz, because who wouldn't? But Duren 28 and 12. Obviously manhandled the Pistons. Everybody's looking good. We did lose to the Lakers. And then we also lost to the Suns and then the Nuggets, which is pretty given because they're the Nuggets. But the last thing I want to do is take a look at our player stats. Who's balling? And as of right now, it's really nobody. We have no star player, which obviously is given. Our best player, though, with points is Anthony Simons with 16. He has a little bit over almost 5 assists. Then MPJ with 15, OG with 14, Duren with 13, PJ with 12, Isaiah Joe with 10 off the bench, and then these guys, they've been hurt, so I really don't know. Jalen Wells with 7, although I really don't like that. I might take him out of the starting lineup. I'll do that. I'll do that after this. Not performing like I thought he would. Keon Ellis, good for the minutes he's given. 1.7 steals on only 16 minutes a game is really good. Boards obviously goes to Jalen Duren, then PJ Washington with 5, and then 8 for Goga. Assists, it's Anthony Simons, sorry. Steals, obviously, Keon Ellis, and then OG Anunoby in blocks. That's actually surprising. I thought Duren would average like 2 or something. Let's go to the advanced stats. We got to look at this. Sam Hauser, look at that effective field goal percentage. Same thing with the True. Maybe we should give more minutes. Although Jalen Wells does have a really good assist ratio. We'll see. Estimated wins added. That's what we need to do right here. Estimated wins added. Jalen Duren this basically ranks how important your players are. It's basically what it is. And seeing MPJ this high is actually really surprising. So let's affix the lineup and let's get out of this video. So Wells is not starting anymore. And I feel like MPJ should start. I just don't. There's no spot for him, honestly. There's no spot in this lineup for him. What I'll do is I'm going to start Isaiah Joe. And I'm going to start MPJ back over PJ Washington for now. I'm going to give him a few more minutes, as well as Duren. Looks like Isaiah Joe. We'll give him 23-ish. And we obviously get to give him a lot of minutes. 20 a game for Keon Ellis is good. Now, honestly, I've seen the ratings for Sam Hauser. I'm going to give him a lot. I'm going to give him 21, and I'm going to give Keon Ellis 23. And that will be our lineup going to the next episode. But for today, we are done. If y'all love this concept just as much as me, please leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. This series is going to be really great in the future. I can already see it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But that'll be it, guys. Peace.